Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany with the Seniors Blue Book, and this morning we are live on a Friday. Happy Friday with Dr. Brenda. Good morning, Dr. Brenda.
Hi, Brittany.
How are you?
Perfect. May's my perfect month. I love it.
Me too. It's a celebration the whole month, so I love May. And are you a Taurus? Is your birthday this month?
Yes, absolutely.
I love it. I love it. That's why we get along. So I wanted to let you introduce yourself and tell us about your background. And of course, we're going to get into the top 10 essential oils that you need now. So go ahead and kind of take the ropes and tell us about yourself and how you started your business.
Okay. Well, I'm Dr. Brenda Yanofsky. My actual office is in North Sarasota in the Meadows, but I've lived in Florida for over 30 years. So I'm from Boston to Michigan to Florida. And I've done lots of different things. So the beginning of my career, I was primarily a clinical psychologist. My degrees are from University of Massachusetts, Tufts University, and Boston University. And I worked in all fields of psychology, all the way from young children to older adults. I worked in a clinical setting, in a school setting, a university setting. And then in my adult years, I ended up getting some different kinds of physical problems. And I was very much working with physicians and in Western medicine. And I decided that I really needed more natural solutions. So I've been working with nutrition, reflexology, Chinese medicine, essential oils, and I've morphed into that. So when I moved to Florida 30 years ago, my husband was a physician. He's now deceased. And so I do understand some of the different challenges that people have in the care communities. And so I went back to school to the East West College of Natural Medicine, which is a 4-year degree, and taught psychology there. And along the way, I ended up with my first love, which is essential oils. So I do lots of different things in my office. I do acupuncture. I will do home visits, foot reflexology, nutrition, homeopathy, and essential oils. But the thing I love about the essential oils is as people age, many times they're taking different pharmaceuticals and different things from their physicians. And so you have to be really careful with Chinese herbs and with homeopathy. But with essential oils, you don't really have to worry that much with side effects or the integration because oils are actually food. So I primarily use Doterra essential oils, which is a very high grade medical oil. This CPTG, which is certified pure therapeutic grade oils. And I teach people how to use those oils. So you can use them aromatically, which is with the diffuser. You can use them topically, which is putting them on. And you can either put them on straight or you can put them on with a carrier oil. And then many of the oils you can take internally. So I highly suggest that you get with me or a professional to be able to do that so you know what to do. But my specialty with the oils is showing people how to integrate them, how to change their life with them, and how to create a medicine cabinet so that when you have a problem at home, you're not really needing to run to the drugstore or to the pharmacy, that you can just actually, go to your cabinet, use an oil, and take care of your problem. So in the acupuncture world, there's 100 points on the ears, there's 400 points on the body, there's 14 channels, there's one that go up the front, one that goes up the back. And then if you actually took the body like it was a paper doll and you folded it, you would be able to have channels on both sides. So if you have like a large intestine channel here, which is for digestion, you also have it on the other side. So the possibilities are infinite. And it's also exciting and it's fun. You can also use the oils for emotional conditions or to change your mood. So let's say you're having like a groggy day. You can, and I can do a little demo. I love these two oils. So I have the peppermint and I have the wild orange. Actually, the peppermint is on my list. The wild orange isn't. But you basically just take a drop. Because these oils are so potent, you don't need a lot. And you rub it. Put it on your wrist, and then you basically cover your nose and mouth and breathe it in. It opens up your airways, it helps your digestion, it wakes you up when you're kind of groggy, And it's a great, happy beginning to a day. So I love those. So what I did is I kind of did like a little presentation, which I'm going to show you quickly. I believe you're also going to be able to see it after. And it's also on my website, which is drbrenda.com. You just have to spell out the doctor, DOCTOR, Brenda.com. And if you have an interest and you want to know more or you want to purchase oils, I can help you do that. And I help people find a way to be able to do it wholesale, so the way I purchase it. So the first oil is lavender. And I think, I don't know, on my screen, yeah, I think you have to just pull it up a little bit. Perfect. So on the lavender, so the one thing that you want to know is that all these oils do many, many things for many people. So even though we're talking about the lavender, you know, it's relaxing. It works if you have like a skin blemish. It works on a bug bite. It also works if you have a cut, it will help the healing. So there's many, many things to do. So the lavender, you can diffuse it and it will help kind of relax you. And it also, you can put it on your ears, which helps you relax. And so if you have a tense situation and you're going to have a discussion with somebody, if they're open to it, you can either diffuse lavender or you can put it on your ears. And also you can put it on the bottom of your feet because the pores on the feet are quite large. And because these oils are so pure, the microparticles actually go cellular. And so it goes all the way through your body. You can apply it on your lips and on your skin. You can put a drop in with your face products. You can massage it on your back, or you can actually put it on your pillow at bedtime, or you might be able to just take some plain water, put a couple drops of the lavender in there, and then spray it on your pillow if you don't want it to be as strong. And it will immediately give you a calming reaction. And the chemical, we were just talking about chemistry, but the chemical is linalool, which actually helps. And then for bug bites, I actually use a combination of the lavender and the Melaleuca, which we also call tea tree. So the next oil is lemon, and it's basically all things calming. So the citrus oil you can use for many things. You can add it to either hot or cold water. The only thing is these oils are so pure and so strong that you want to put it either in glass and stainless steel or in china, because if you put it in your Tervis tumbler, it actually starts to eat the plastic. So when you're actually drinking it in your body, it actually cleans your whole body. And it's actually something our grandmothers mostly told us to do, lemon and water, but a drop of this lemon equals 44 lemons, if you can imagine the cleansing ability. You can take it internally and use it as an antioxidant or a detoxifier. You can diffuse it in the room. So I use it sometimes, like if I'm cooking and I want to get rid of the smell of the cooking, I will either put it in a diffuser and it will just take the smell out of the air, or you can literally just take a drop and put it on Kleenex and it will absorb the smell from all around. And you can also use it to clean your kitchen counters, and it's awesome on granite. So we'll go to the next oil, which is peppermint. I think you might have the page up. Yep. So peppermint is like something you can use for so many things. The one thing I want to say about the Doterra oils is that when I put the oils on, that's a bottle of oil and it's totally pure. So Doterra also makes it in a roll-on, which is automatically, it's diluted with fractionated coconut oil, so it's not as strong. So peppermint is just an awesome, awesome oil. You can use it for headaches, for waking up, and it's also fantastic for digestion. You can use it as a mouthwash, and you can mist your whole body. It's also very cooling. So in Florida, in the summertime, you can either create a little spray or you can put it in the back of your neck, and it will kind of cool you down. And it helps if you have a temperature as well. It helps you be more alert if you're fatigued in the morning and you really need to wake up. You can either diffuse it or you can put it in your coffee. So there's just so many different ways that you can use the peppermint. So the important thing about the peppermint is it's very strong. And if you put it on your hand and by mistake, if you rub your eye will burn. It won't hurt you. But all you need to do is either have some kind of an oil or milk, put it right on your eye, and it will just pull it right out. So you might say, well, why would I do that? But sometimes, we just by mistake, we like put it on our hands and then we forget and we rub our eye too soon. The one thing about the oils that I do adore is that they're not oily. So when you put it on, it like instantaneously is absorbed by your body and it just goes cellular. So if you just page up a little bit more, the next one is Melaleuca, which is tea tree, and it's really a first aid oil. So you can use it on your skin. A lot of people use it with their daily moisturizer and things that they do with their face. If you have a blemish, you just want to put a drop, but it will be really super helpful. If you have fungus on your toenails or on your nails, it will, if you actually put it on regularly, it can help heal the fungus. And so you can also use it in your shampoo and your conditioner. They do have, Doterra has shampoo and conditioner that I love, but you can also just take your own products and just like add a drop here and there. So oregano's next. And we're hearing a lot about oregano because it boosts your immune system, and we're all talking about immune system these days. I do have another handout that I can send Brittany that she can post, which is just oils that are good for antibacterial, antiviral. And Melaleuca is one, and oregano is another. So some people actually put it in gelatin capsules, and they actually swallow it. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. And you can put it in your salad, but you would just use a drop or two because it's quite strong, and you can mix it with your salad dressing. And that's an awesome way. So our next oil is frankincense. You probably have to page up a little bit. And frankincense is called the king of oils. It's also an oil that you hear a lot about in the Bible. And if you only had the ability to have one oil, frankincense is what you would want, because it's antibacterial, antiviral, anti-cancer, it's anti-inflammatory. So you can take this one aromatically, topically, internally. So you can use it like if you have a burn, frankincense is really, really awesome. And some people, when you get blood work or you have like a lot of bruises on your arm, you can just put a drop, it will start to move. In Chinese medicine, we call it stagnation that rises to the skin. But it just moves it and will start to heal the sore. You can use it on the bottom of your feet, and you can use it on your ears. You can also take it with a carrier oil, and frankincense is also in a lot of beauty products. So doTERRA's frankincense it's a super beautiful oil. I don't know if you know much about it, but it's very difficult to get, which is why it's not inexpensive. But it's at high altitudes. They climb into the mountains, and it's actually the resin of the tree. So it's actually very similar to how you get maple syrup, is how you end up getting the frankincense product. And you can use it with the lemon and the peppermint. You don't have to use each oil separately. You can mix and match. So I'm at the high end of the spectrum. I probably use a combination of maybe even 25 oils a day. But the average person who is what we call an oiler would probably use the oils maybe 5 or 10 a day. Deep Blue is a muscle and a joint support. It's a fabulous oil. It's one of the ones that makes doTERRA famous because it reduces pain. So they have it in a rub, in a lotion. They have it in an oil. And they also have an internal version of it that they created for people who have a lot of pain. So you can either use it when you have pain, like if you have sciatic, you have back pain. You can also use it before you exercise and just put a little bit on the bottom of your feet. And people find that like when they have knee problems or elbow problems, wrist problems, it helps it. And it really helps reduce the pain after the exercise. So that's what we call a blended product. It's a combination of products. And it has wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, blue tansy, which gives it the blue color. It actually has blue. German chamomile, Hello Christmas, and Othmansis. And it's totally amazing. So last night I woke up and I needed to use Breathe. Breathe is respiratory support, but it helps your sinuses. Like right now, we're really having a lot of allergies around here. So you can put it in a diffuser. You can apply it topically. You can put it to your chest or the bottom of your feet. You can diffuse it at bedtime. And they also have a product in a little stick, which is similar to like a Vicks product. And you can put it on the front of your chest and the back. And a lot of people who have asthma, allergies, they find that that's amazingly helpful. And then we get to the Digestion, which is for digestion support. And that's also a combination of products. So you can use that one also 3 ways. So once again, you can use it aromatically, topically, internally. And if you just like have an upset stomach, you can put a drop in water and drink it. And they actually, it's been so popular, they've created it in a lot of forms. So you can, they have chewables, they have pills, they have oils. I mean, it all has the oil in it. But when you've used it, you realize how amazing it is. And then my last one is On Guard, which is a natural defense oil. And the On Guard is a combination. They actually have a number of products. So I use my On Guard oil, but they have a sanitizer spray. I use my laundry detergent, my soap. There's actually a house cleaner, which is really, it's like $12. It'll last you 3 months. And you put it in a bucket of water and you can clean everything. And it truly is antibacterial, antiviral. And it has a lovely smell, but when you use it in your laundry, when you finish taking your clothes out, there's like a 0 smell. You can't smell anything. So these oils are known as CPTG, which is Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. So they're very, very pure. They have no additives. They're very potent, so you don't need to use a lot. So unless, you know, for most products, they'll last you months, and they're very safe. They also have a shelf life of at least 5 years. And although they don't have an end shelf life, that's what they say. You don't want to put it on your windowsill, but if you just keep it in your medicine cabinet, or if you have a little case, you can have them, and you can basically develop a whole medicine cabinet. So when I wake up and I have a problem, I have everything there, and I basically use 2 or 3 oils. And then if I need to, I use another 2 until I get the desired result. So as you can tell, I'm incredibly passionate and enthusiastic about oils. I use them all the time. You can either buy them singly or you can buy them in kits, which is like the less expensive way to do it. And in the future, I'm going to be doing Facebook classes. I'm Dr. Brenda. Sarasota is my healing. My actual business name is Harmony Health and Healing, and you can find me on Facebook. You can also go to my website, which is drbrenda.com. And I'm actually, for people who are getting kind of into the Instagram, I'm starting to send recipes for how to cook with the oils, or how to do healing, or how to clean your house. It's just endless. I've written 1 book on autism. I'm in the middle of finishing 2 more books. One is integrating the acupuncture and the oils, and the other one is about caregiving, which I've done both professionally and also personally in my lifetime. So that's like my speech, Brittany. I hope it's been helpful. I don't know if you have any questions. I hope I didn't go too fast, but I just love talking about oils.
No, you know, what's funny is, number one, I'm definitely ordering this kit from you, because as you were going through them, and I have some essential oils at home, just like I'm sure a lot of people that are watching, they might have a peppermint or something, you know, I have the frankincense. Every single one that you're talking about, I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I need to do that. Oh, I definitely need that. So every single one of them, like you said, like it's something that is it's a huge value to get it for yourself. And they have this shelf life to use them as your own kind of medicine cabinet, you know, because I know for one, I don't like taking medications, you know, it's one of those things that you know, I don't know, I've acquired along my life. I don't like taking medication. So to be able to reach in and find an oil to match whatever's happening is awesome. Like, I'm super excited about everything you talked about.
Well, thank you. And I do have my May special. So if it's something you want to do sooner, you know, you can reach out to me, because I also have a lot of free gifts.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And if it's something, you know, later, you can just let me know. But I'll let you guys know like when I'm doing my classes, and they're going to be, I'll probably be doing like 2 a week. because it's really becoming popular since people are home more and they're distancing more. So it's great to be able to provide education and help people learn either to, can integrate the oils into their life, or some people have them and they just don't know what to do with them.
Exactly. And I'll share the link to that, everything that we just went through, because it was so informational, so educational, and people, again, you might have the oil, but again, just like me, I've had oils in my cabinet for a couple of years, and I never knew to the extent of how to use them or how they can help and everything. So I'll definitely share that in the comments. And I appreciate you spending time with us this morning. It was super helpful. If you want to reach out to Dr. Brenda and purchase one of these kits or specific oils, I'll put all of your information, Dr. Brenda, in the post as well, so people can directly reach out to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I enjoyed spending time this morning, and I appreciate your help.
Absolutely. All right. Well, have a great rest of your weekend.
Okay. So we'll be talking, I guess.
We will.
All right. Take care.